The recent archaeological discovery in Demre, Turkey, has sent ripples of excitement through the historical and religious world. Beneath the ruins of a Byzantine-era church, once the heart of the ancient city of Myra, lies a hidden chamber, believed to be the original tomb of St. Nicholas, the 4th-century bishop, whose life and legend became the foundation for the beloved Santa Claus tradition. This finding offers a tangible link to the historical figure behind the myth, inviting us to delve deeper into the story of the man who inspired a global cultural phenomenon. Born around 280 AD in Patara, a beautiful port city in ancient Lycia, a region known for its diverse cultural influences, Nicholas was immersed in a vibrant melting pot of people and beliefs from a young age. This early exposure likely shaped his compassionate worldview and fostered a keen understanding of social inequalities. Imagine a young Nicholas wandering the bustling marketplaces of Patara, encountering merchants from distant lands, sailors with tales of the sea, and people from all walks of life. This rich tapestry of human experience likely played a crucial role in shaping his outlook on life and his commitment to helping those in need. Orphaned at a young age, Nicholas inherited a considerable fortune, which he chose to use not for personal gain, but for acts of selfless charity. This decision reflected his deep-rooted Christian faith and his unwavering belief in the importance of compassion and generosity. He dedicated his life to serving others, using his inheritance to alleviate suffering and provide for those less fortunate. Instead of indulging in a life of luxury, Nicholas felt a calling to use his wealth to make a difference in the lives of others. Stories of Nicholas's extraordinary generosity abound, painting a vivid picture of a man who lived his faith through action. These stories, passed down through generations, form the bedrock of the Santa Claus legend we know today. Perhaps the most well-known tale, and one that lies at the heart of the Santa Claus legend, is the story of the 3 impoverished sisters. Their father, a once wealthy nobleman who had fallen on hard times, was unable to provide dowries for his daughters, facing the agonizing prospect of selling them into servitude. Dowries were essential in that era for a woman to marry, and without them, the sisters faced a bleak future. Hearing of their desperate situation, Nicholas, under the cover of night, secretly delivered 3 bags of gold coins through their window on 3 separate occasions. This act of clandestine generosity provided each daughter with the means to marry and secure a respectable future. This story exemplifies Nicholas's character, his humility, his compassion, and his desire to help those in need without seeking recognition or praise. He didn't want accolades for his good deeds. He simply wanted to help. This particular act of kindness became a central motif in the Nicholas legend, immortalized in countless works of art and religious iconography throughout the centuries. Another prominent story recounts Nicholas's courageous intervention to save 3 innocent men wrongly condemned to death. According to the legend, Nicholas appeared before Emperor Constantine in a dream, passionately pleading for their lives. This divine intervention ultimately led to their pardon, solidifying Nicholas's reputation as a protector of the vulnerable and a champion of justice. This story highlights not only Nicholas's compassion, but also his courage in standing up for what is right, even in the face of authority. He was willing to risk his own safety to protect those who were unjustly accused. These stories, along with numerous others detailing miraculous interventions and acts of compassion, cemented Nicholas's image as a beacon of hope and a symbol of selfless giving. He was seen as a protector of children, sailors, and the poor, and his reputation for holiness and generosity spread far and wide. Nicholas served as the Bishop of Myra during a period of significant turmoil in the Roman Empire. The Diocletianic persecution, a brutal campaign of Christian persecution under Emperor Diocletian from 303 to 311 AD, likely cast a long shadow over Nicholas's ministry. During this period, Christians were subjected to imprisonment, torture, and even execution for their faith. It is believed that Nicholas himself may have been imprisoned for his beliefs, demonstrating his unwavering commitment to his faith even in the face of danger. He navigated his community through these challenging times, providing spiritual guidance and support in the face of adversity. His leadership during this period of persecution solidified his status as a pillar of strength and faith for the Christian community in Myra. He was a source of comfort and inspiration for those who were suffering for their beliefs. The Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, a pivotal event in early Christian history that sought to define the nature of Christ, may have also seen Nicholas's participation, though this remains a point of scholarly debate. His potential presence at this council underscores his importance in the early church and his engagement with the theological discussions shaping Christianity. The Council of Nicaea was convened by Emperor Constantine to resolve a major controversy within the Church regarding the relationship between Jesus Christ and God the Father. The Council's decisions had massive impact on the development of Christian doctrine, and Nicholas's potential involvement suggests his engagement with the key theological debates of his time. Nicholas died on December 6th, around 343 AD, and was laid to rest in Myra. His tomb quickly became a site of pilgrimage, drawing countless visitors seeking healing, blessings, and a connection to his enduring spirit. The belief that a holy liquid, or manna, exuded from his bones further enhanced his reputation for sanctity, solidifying his status as a beloved intercessor. This tradition continued for centuries, fueling the widespread veneration of St. Nicholas across the Byzantine Empire and beyond. Pilgrims from all over the world journeyed to Myra to pay their respects to St. Nicholas, seeking his intercession for healing, protection, and guidance. In 1087, as the Seljuk Turks advanced across the region, Italian merchants, fearing the potential desecration of Nicholas's tomb, took a bold step. They transported his relics to Bari, Italy, where they remain enshrined in the Basilica di San Nicola. This event marked a turning point in the St. Nicholas story, amplifying his veneration throughout Europe and setting the stage for the evolution of the Santa Claus legend we know today. The transfer of Nicholas's relics to Bari further cemented his status as a saint and ensured the continuation of his veneration in the West. The transformation of St. Nicholas into the modern Santa Claus is a fascinating journey through cultural exchange and evolving traditions. In the Netherlands, St. Nicholas became known as Sinterklaas. His feast day on December 6th was celebrated with gift-giving, particularly to children. This Dutch tradition, brought to New Amsterdam, New York, by Dutch settlers in the 17th century, formed the core of the American Santa Claus. Over time, the name evolved, and the figure began to take on new characteristics, shaped by various cultural influences and literary interpretations. Washington Irving's Knickerbocker's History of New York, 1809, introduced a more secular and humorous portrayal of Sinterklaas as a pipe-smoking Dutchman, contributing to his popularization in American culture. Irving's depiction of Sinterklaas as a jovial, pipe-smoking Dutchman helped to create a more lighthearted and whimsical image of the figure, paving the way for his transformation into the Santa Claus we know today. However, it was Clement Clarke Moore's 1823 poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, 'Twas the Night Before Christmas, that arguably had the most profound impact on shaping the modern Santa Claus. Moore's poem gave Santa his now iconic physical description, a jolly old elf with a round belly and a white beard, who travels in a sleigh pulled by reindeer, delivering gifts on Christmas Eve. Moore's poem captured the imagination of children and adults alike, creating a lasting image of Santa Claus that has become synonymous with Christmas. Thomas Nast's illustrations in Harper's Weekly during the late 19th century further solidified Santa's visual image, depicting him in his now familiar red suit, residing at the North Pole with his workshop and elves. These images helped create the modern mythology surrounding Santa's home and his toy-making enterprise. Nast's illustrations helped to standardize the image of Santa Claus, giving him the red suit, the white beard, and the jolly demeanor that we associate with him today. The 20th century saw the further commercialization of Santa Claus, with Coca-Cola's advertising campaigns playing a significant role. Haddon Sundblom's illustrations, beginning in the 1930s, created the warm, friendly, and plump Santa image that is now universally recognized. Coca-Cola's advertising campaign helped to solidify the image of Santa Claus as a benevolent and joyful figure, associating him with the spirit of giving and holiday cheer. The recent unearthing of the potential original tomb of St. Nicholas in Demre offers a direct connection to the historical figure behind the beloved Santa Claus legend. While the myth has evolved over centuries, incorporating various cultural influences and interpretations, this finding reminds us of the real person who inspired it all, a man of deep faith, boundless generosity, and unwavering compassion. The ongoing research at the site promises to provide valuable insights into the life and times of St. Nicholas, shedding light on the historical context that gave rise to one of the world's most enduring and beloved figures. The blending of history and myth continues to fascinate, and the Demre discovery adds a significant chapter to this ongoing story, inviting us to explore the rich tapestry of tradition, belief, and cultural exchange that has shaped the Santa Claus we know and love today. The story of St. Nicholas is a testament to the enduring power of human kindness and generosity. From his humble beginnings in Patara to his lasting legacy as the inspiration for Santa Claus, Nicholas's life continues to inspire and uplift people around the world. The discovery of his tomb in Demre offers a unique opportunity to connect with the historical figure behind the myth and to appreciate the rich tapestry of history, legend, and cultural exchange that has shaped the Santa Claus we know and love today. While the modern image of Santa Claus is deeply ingrained in our cultural consciousness, it is important to remember the historical figure who inspired this beloved tradition. Saint Nicholas, the 4th century bishop of Myra, was a man of deep faith, boundless generosity, and unwavering compassion. He dedicated his life to serving others, using his wealth and influence to help those in need. His legacy extends far beyond the red suit and reindeer. He is a symbol of hope, generosity, and the true spirit of giving. As we celebrate the holiday season, let us remember the real Saint Nicholas and strive to embody his values in our own lives. Let us be generous with our time, our resources, and our compassion, and let us work to create a world where everyone feels loved and cared for. Hope you liked the video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to explore more such history content. Click the video popping on the screen.